Yo, what is up, everybody? Shout out to another episode of Anime Nights, episode 4. Thank you all for being here. If you don't mind, please do one favor for us. Hit the like button. We are going to be chopping it up. We're going to be talking some anime. Always a good day to talk anime. Even in Game 7 of a World Series, and my mind is completely distracted. Completely distracted right now, man. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. I appreciate everybody being here. We got a couple of guests in the back. We're going to talk about something that I think is a very interesting change in the anime world, One Piece and what's going on with it. We'll discuss that. We'll also just kind of go over what's going on right now, what everybody's watching. There's some good anime out there right now. I'm watching Gachi Akuta. I'm watching My Status as an Assassin Exceeds the Hero. I think both of those are excellent. I caught up to Sanda, which is like the Santa Claus anime. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about that one. I like the first couple of episodes, but this last one is kind of I don't know. It kind of shook things up in the wrong direction for me, but I'm not going to give up on it yet. I'm still watching it, so we'll see what's up. I got one eye down here on the World Series. Hopefully it goes the Dodgers' way. They are going into the 11th inning now. This is absolutely insane. Another marathon World Series game. Gotta love it, man. Baseball is here. Everybody, thank you very, very much for your support. Again, hit the like button. Let me go ahead and bring on the guests who are all chilling out, hanging with us. Name, lowercase name. What's up, bro? How's it going?
What's good, y'all?
Hey, how you feeling, man? You got your shades on, the stunning shades?
Hey, bro. I gotta keep it cool, bro. I couldn't do... Bro, we couldn't do the Halloween stream last night, so I couldn't show off my cosplay, but...
Oh, man, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I wanted to do it, man. Family situations have, come about, so it is what it is. You got to do that. And then we also got Brandon, the anime guy.
What's hello up, there, Brandon? DA. Yeah, it's all good, man. And yes, the anime is good. And yeah, I dropped Sanda.
You dropped it, huh?
I dropped it. For those that know me, you know that I have certain rules of anime. One of them is Rule 4, which is if it's Yuri, it's got to be Yuri. And this crossed several lines that I just can't do. So I dropped it, and I don't have any reservations about dropping it. I'm good.
Yeah, it's getting kind of weird. Okay, yeah, it is getting kind of weird. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to give it one more episode just to see where it's going. But the first 4 episodes was really, really good. I thought it was really good, and this last one was just like, it kind of took a turn. I was like, what's going on here? And, anime will do that to you sometime. Any series, really, just not anime, but anything can kind of take a turn for the worse as you're going along. So, we'll see what's up with it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Stacy Gardner is here. I'm going to get you on one of these days, bro. He says, yeah, my status as an assassin exceeds the hero is good. The Dodgers just got a home run. Will Smith, baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, get the lead, pile it on, and then finish it.
Will Smith with the home run. Yeah. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. 5-4 Dodgers right now, top of the 11th. Look, we still got to get out of this thing, man, bruh. I'm going to switch to a Dodger cap if we win this thing, and I'm going to ride that out for the rest of the night. This is humongous. Man, big-time players make big-time plays and big-time games. Yeah, but, let's get back to that. Stacy Gardner, you're absolutely 100% correct on it. My Assassin Exceeds the Hero is really, really good. Okay, really, really good. That's one I'm going to definitely finish up. And I also mentioned Gachi Akuta. To me, Gachi Akuta, top notch. All right. Top notch. Really, really good anime. The last couple of episodes getting into that kind of eerie, weird territory, which is what I love. I like sneaky, eerie, kind of creepy stuff. And it's starting to get there as they kind of patrol this desolate desert world. I'm starting to like that as well. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to both of those as they keep going.
Interesting.
What are you guys watching? What else are you watching besides the Sanda that you abandoned there, Brandon?
Well, I did drop a few other shows, but on the list currently, I still have, of course, the Uma Musume, because I love the horse girls.
Okay.
Amachan Wants to Be a Family, still good. I have picked back up Gachiakuta, so I only got 3 episodes in before I paused it. And I thought, you know what? I dropped some other stuff. I've got the time. Sure, I'll pick it back up. Plus Size Misadventures in Love, fantastic. I also picked up My Status as an Assassin as Exceeds. I haven't started it yet, but I'm looking forward to it because I've heard it's really good. Of course, Campfire Cooking, My Awkward Senpai, Solo Camping for 2, which if you are into camping and or gear prawn, this has got every single piece of camping gear prawn that you could want.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, pass the Monster Meat lady.
I saw the premiere of Solo Camping at Anime Expo. I actually got a picture with the guy who plays the actor again.
Nice.
He was really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. It's about as good a slice of life show as it gets. Let's see. May I ask for one final thing? Still great. A Wild Last Boss Appeared. Still great. Spy Family Season 3. We are next episode right there.
Yeah. Spy Family Season 3 is good.
It is fantastic.
What episode are you on? Are you caught up all the way?
I'm caught up all the way, and from what I saw for the next episode preview, it is the bus hijacking arc. So we're getting into some good stuff. Yeah. And of course, Banished Court Magician, it's okay, but it's the guilty pleasure trash that I'll finish. And then last but not least, Tojima wants to be a common writer. And I have a feeling that a common writer is going to show up. And it's going to be so bloody good. So good.
All right, Name.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Let's hear what you got. You've apparently seen the Reze arc 4 times already.
Yes, sir.
Are you into the Reze arc, man?
Okay, it was weird because I watched it on Thursday because my friend wanted to see it, but everyone else was busy because they had work and everything. So I just caught it with one friend, and then the next day, after one of my other friends got off work, he's like, "Oh, you want to go see it?" And I was like, "Man, fuck it, I got A-list passes, so like, why not?
Let's go."
And then I was supposed to see it again on Saturday with my cousins, but we had my grandma's birthday party, so we pushed it to Sunday. So I watched it at Sunday afternoon with them, and then on that same Sunday night, one of my friends who works like somewhere like really far, he wanted to catch it, and he could only catch it at night. So I watched it again at night. So yeah, that's how I caught it like 4 times. But man, it's not a bad movie. So like,
yeah, you don't mind watching it again and again. Exactly. Yeah, I've seen it twice. And yeah, every time. But the first time I saw it, you guys saw the Out of the Theater review. I thought it was great. The second time, it was still good. I'm really looking forward to seeing this thing hit home video and how people will react to it when it does. Oh wait, what are you watching, bro? What's on your list? I already know you gave me what was it? My Hero. All right, so I know you're watching that.
It's nearing the final arc, so I think it's gonna. I was telling DA this in the chat. I think it's gonna be a 13 episode season because like I'm reading the manga and where it's at right now, it's in the second to last volume, and they've already like covered most of that. So I think it's gonna be a pretty short season. But I'm also watching Tojima Wants to Be a Common Writer. It's really good. That first episode hooks you in, and then it just like every episode's been going like crazier and crazier. There's like it's like the nonstop action so far, and I think you'll like it, DA. The soundtrack is really fire. The action is really good. Okay. And like you said, you like those like like middle-aged like protagonists. So like I think it's cool.
That's what's going to attract me to it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And it is nice having an older guy with it closer to my age, much younger than you, DA, but closer to my age. But they do dive into quite a bit of common writer history, and almost every single one of them, their common writers are 70s common writers. So,
okay. Yeah. But they also do it in the way where it doesn't like alienate you if you know nothing about common writer. Because for me, I've only like started watching more of the recent ones. So I don't know anything about the older common writers other than the fact that they're like, legendary. So like seeing it like introduced to the audience in a way that's like palatable for newcomers, but for experienced older fans, they like get like the little Easter egg in the references. I think it's like a really cool balance.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
It is really good.
Yeah, I think a little bit of old and new is kind of definitely welcome. So that's kind of a good thing. Shoot, man, damn it. Toronto gets on the base. Man. This is gonna be a wild one towards the end. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm distracted, man. Game 7 of the World Series. We're in the bottom of the 11th inning. The Dodgers need 3 outs to repeat as World Series champs, but Vladimir Guerrero Jr. just gets on base, hits one into the corner, so he's got a double. Man on second, no outs. Yamamoto, he's on the mound, but he pitched yesterday. This guy is probably tired. Okay, but we'll see how it goes. All right, let me get to this before we get to the main topic. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I thought this was interesting. This is an anime that a lot of people are saying I'm not watching this, and I was like, well, why not? I mean, is it a bad anime? Is it going to be terrible? Like, what are we doing here? It's Disney Twisted Wonderland, the animation, now streaming on Disney Plus with English dubs. Have you guys heard of this?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I did a preview for it. It's got some uniqueness to it, but once again, it's got to the Disney minus stank to it, and
yeah, man.
if I am gonna watch it, I'll don my cap, my other hat to go do it. It definitely has some interesting ideas in it, but it's still Disney.
I thought it was interesting because I hadn't heard of it, and then suddenly I did. And I was like, all right, I read up on it. And I'm like, look, a lot of people are going to be like, I'm not watching it. I don't even have Disney Plus, so I don't have any chance to watch it, even if I had it or if I don't have it. But it's interesting because it's Disney doing anime, and it's everything that we've talked about. Eventually, these companies are going to step into the anime world and try to do something, try to get something going. This is something that's unique. It's new for Disney. It's not like an existing property or anything. Disney created this. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know how to feel about it, but I do think that this is a sign of things to come. We're going to see more and more companies jumping into the anime game and trying to attract an audience. But Disney, I don't know. Name, have you heard about this one?
Only in passing. I've only ever seen it on when AX puts out like their list of what panels and events are going to be there this year. I've seen the panels for it, and I know they have a really stacked Japanese voice actor cast. But other than that, I never really delved into it.
Yeah. I think if I'm Disney, I don't know if I would put my name on this. Disney Twisted Wonderland. I don't know if I would put my name on it. All right. But I'll be interested to see how this does. All right. And what the ratings look like and what people are saying about it. I'll be very interested to see how it goes when it comes to
It will be
this.
interesting.
Yeah, for sure. But look, the main topic, I want to go ahead and shift over to this, and I want to get everybody's opinions on it because I think that this one is huge. This one is big. This one is going to tell us a lot about the future of anime. Oh, real quick, we did get a super coming in. Mac dropped $1. Now it's known. Everybody get over and support Mac. Mac keeps me laced up with all things anime, not just that, but Hollywood in general. Thank you very much, Mac. Look, I did finally get the My Hero Academia super chat thank you video. Finally, I don't have to switch gears to go over and get that. Thank you, Mac, for the love, for the support that you always give. And here's a super chat video for you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Let's go ahead and bring this up and let's discuss this. Well, it's wrong button. Wrong button. Like, where'd that go? All right. A new One Piece announcement has just changed anime forever. All right.
Really?
And I'm not sure if you guys heard what the announcement is. I'll go ahead and bring up a separate article. This is a different article. There you go. World Series champs. Woo!
They won?
Yeah,
They pulled it off.
Double play. They pulled off the double play. The Dodgers beat the Blue Jays. Yes.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, yes.
That is what I'm talking about. All right, hold up, guys. Hold up. I said I would do it. Where's my hat?
Trust the shark. Yes, you got to trust the shark.
There we go, man. We got to go Dodgers for the rest of the night. Yes.
Yeah. I can live with that.
I am, man. Sorry, can't. If there's any Canadian fans out there, people from Toronto, hey, it was a great series. It was one of the greatest series of all time, in my opinion. Hey, you know what? Hats off. You know, I just took my hat off. Anime hat. Now I got the Dodger hat. It's LA all day. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, baby. Dodgers. Woo! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is dope, man. Oh my goodness, man. What a night. What a night. And now let's talk about some anime. Let's talk about some One Piece. All right. While I'm still pumped up, everybody appreciate it. I know I see the claps in the chat. Thank you very much. All right, so let's just keep it going. One Piece will make major changes for 2026. Look, I got fireworks. People are popping fireworks outside my window right now. I don't know if y'all can hear it.
Same here, bro.
You hear it? Yeah,
they're popping fireworks in my area too. Yeah.
Well, let's just hope that that's all they do. We don't need anything too extreme.
Gosh, man, you know how it is too. If a team wins a championship, suddenly they want to destroy downtown. They want to loot. They want to burn cop cars, and it's like we just won. What are you mad? Like what's going on here?
No kidding.
It's crazy.
That's
absolutely
awesome
insane.
That they pulled it off. That makes
that
so does make me happy.
That, man. I had man, you guys don't know I'm a big Dodger fan. This is awesome, man. This is absolutely awesome. Okay, look, enough of the Dodgers. All right, look. I'll let the hat do the talking. One Piece will make major changes for 2026, and anime fans might not be thrilled. So let's read this. For decades, One Piece anime adaptation has has released weekly episodes almost like clockwork. While the animators, man, look, you see, I'm excited. I can't even read. At Toei Animation have taken breaks and even remastered old arcs to lighten the load of their workload. It seems that a major change is being made for next year, 2026, to give them more of a break. As a part of a new live stream that aired in Japan, Toei has announced that the episode schedule will be a little different next year and beyond. While this news might be good for the animators, it will be interesting to see how the anime-loving population takes the grand line change. So, look, there's goes the DA hats, 26% off, guys. If you want to go and pick one up right now on the DA's merch store, you can go and check that out, 26% off. All right, look, as a part of the recent live stream, which revealed some major news surrounding One Piece, Toei Animation revealed that moving forward, the anime adaptation will only be releasing 26 episodes per year. That makes for a big departure from the release schedule of years past, wherein Luffy and Straw Hat Pirates would regularly receive a new episode each week. However, there have been complaints from the anime community in the past when it comes to how often the series would either replay old footage or pad out certain storylines from the source material. Look, I'm a big believer in not padding a season. I don't like padded seasons where they just like, look, man, we're going to do a recap episode. I don't need a recap episode. Just give me the new stuff. You know, I don't need you to recap what happened in the first 6 episodes of the season because you're just putting in filler material. I hate that, man. So if they're not going to do that anymore, that's great. Now, look, I ain't caught up to One Piece. I'm somewhere in the 400s, man. I got a long way to go until this. So by the time I get there, this thing is going to be long gone. But I bet for the cats that are watching One Piece every single week, this is great news. All right. And then it finishes up. While episodes will still release weekly for the remainder of this year, fans need to prepare to receive less Straw Hat Pirate action when 2026 rolls around. All right. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to actually show the announcement that came. But what are you guys' initial thoughts when you hear that news?
Most every other anime out there, in fact, every other anime out there, has never had this pace that they have been doing since they came back from from their hiatus that they did with the break from after Marineford and going into Fishman Island. They have been going almost nonstop for 10 plus years. I'm surprised that more of their animators haven't been driven insane and or done things that that is unbecoming in Japanese society. I am okay with this. You are right. One of the big problems with One Piece is the filler. There is way more filler than it needs to have. Now, as you mentioned, and as it was mentioned in there, they have done some remastering. They have remastered Fishman Island. And with Wit Studio doing the One Piece and starting from the East Blue, this will be good for them to be able to devote half of their time now to continuing their remaster, and then to finish it once Oda-san does finish up everything, and make it to where there'll basically be two versions of One Piece. The original full filler, 1,300 plus episodes, because that's what I think it's going to eventually end up at. And then there will be the trimmed down, condensed, manga accurate and manga only, the One Piece that'll take it up all the way through Marineford. And then Toei's, or is it Toei or Toei? I've always pronounced Toei.
I always say
Oh,
Toei.
it's Toei. It's Toei.
It's okay. Toei? Okay. And then they'll have the remastered Toei. And they've already done Fishman Island, and they'll just keep doing that. They'll just keep doing that back and forth. So this gives them that time. Plus, with that, they can put more money into each episode. And we've seen what they can do when they have the time and the money in an episode. And it's gonna be good. This is a good thing to do.
Okay.
Plus, now the pressure is off of Oda-san in some ways to not have to, hopefully he doesn't croak before he finishes, because we know how that'll all end up. We'll never know what the One Piece is. So this overall is a good thing.
You say good news. Name what you got.
I agree with Brandon. I think it's like good not only for like Oda but also for the animators, because they do a lot of work. That's no secret. And sometimes it feels like a thankless job, like they put out this like beautiful art, we watch it like 23 minutes. All right, we're done, next anime. But I think giving them more time, like Brandon said, allows them more time to cook, because I'd rather see 26 episodes all peak rather than like get weekly, like what the Blue Lock season 2 animation, like that wasn't good. And I think I'm a belief that no matter the studio, any like animator can like cook if you give them like enough resources and time. So this is just a good thing. Yeah, you have to wait longer, but there's so many other shows for you to watch out there. You don't just have to like watch One Piece. So I think this is not only good for One Piece fans, but it's also good for the industry abroad, because I'm pretty sure Toei, or like, the company who publishes One Piece, is like, hey, yo, we got all these other shows that you might want to check out while you're waiting. So
Shonen Jump. Yeah, there's a crap ton of stuff in Shonen Jump that they keep doing, and having that much One Piece all the time. Yeah, this is good. You're absolutely correct.
Yeah, and
this is
26 episodes a year. 26 episodes a year. That's like bi-weekly.
Yeah, that's still quite a bit.
Way.
That's
a lot.
That's traditional TV. It used to be TV
and
shows would run 26 episodes, and the fall and the spring, and have only the summer off. Yeah, it's nice to have.
I mean, I was just going to say that, like, that's standard for at least for the West, that we have always had 26 episodes. Like they'll take a break somewhere around December. They might rerun some, and then they'll start it back up in January, and they'll finish the season off. And there you go. You got 26 episodes per season. It's only like lately we've been getting like these 12, 13 episode seasons. Like you see a lot of this right now with live TV and like even 8 episodes, which is ridiculous. So I think 26 is like, perfect.
Yeah, and it's not like it's not like Netflix where they're taking like 3 years to do like one season of an anime, and like only 8 episodes. Like what's happening to One Piece like season 2, like the live action? Like how long is it going to take for them to like they're going to be old?
Too long.
Like, do you think about how long it's going to take for them to get to Solo Leveling season 3? It's like, bro, we're going to be sitting around for the next 5 years waiting for that. So yeah, if One Piece is just doing 26 episodes a year, I'm fine with it. I don't see why anybody would be upset, but there are some people that are upset that aren't liking it. Now, I put a poll up. Let me know what you think. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? It's in the poll. Go ahead. If you're in the chat, sound off. Let me know. What do you think of this change to One Piece? Here's the announcement itself. Toei Animation, breaking news from One Piece. One Piece will go on a 3-month break starting this January, returning in April 2026 with the start of the Elbaf arc. Beginning in 2026, the anime series will also kick off its new production schedule, dividing into 2 parts for a maximum of 26 episodes per year in order to dive deeper into the heart of One Piece world, incorporating more content, tempo, and pacing of the original manga. Don't worry, Nakama, you will still have chance to gear up for the next adventure. Stay tuned for exciting surprises during the series break. All right, so that's what Toei Animation put out. And yeah, they're getting ready for the next arc. So everybody's kind of pumped up over that. One Piece is coming back. Hey, look, it says here, I'm not going to make it to see the One Piece, am I? So here's the first reaction. Some guy thinks he's, man, I'm going to be old. I'm going to be dead before we see the One Piece. Okay. And you know what? It's going to be hard for some people that have been hanging on for this long at this pace to suddenly break the pace. So I have some sympathy for people that are used to every week. You know, that's like a dinosaur of the past. We were getting that way back in the day, you know, when it came to like some of the older anime. It's like they used to do it like this. Not anymore, you know. So that's what this guy said. I like this person. So this is another individual says, honestly, aren't you ashamed? You already took a break for a few months ago to supposedly prepare a bunch of new episodes, and now you're taking another break because you need more time. And in the end, you're only putting out 26 episodes a year. That's ridiculous. Seriously. So again, not everybody's rocking with it. What's that, Brandon?
That dude is needing the backhand applied to him. That is ridiculous. That is the most self-centered tweet I have seen all day. And I've seen some shit today. That,
you
know, yeah. This is
a terrible take.
Yeah, it's an extremely terrible take, and he's an
I think this guy's a Taurus for sure. This guy's a Taurus for sure.
Or a troll.
I get that.
I guess it could be
I get that energy from it.
Yeah, absolutely could be a troll. Hey, real quick, I'm gonna keep going with those. I want to say thank you to Draconis dropping 20 on the super
spot.
sticker. Thank you very much, Draconis. You the man for that. Hey, everybody, Draconis is one of my top supporters. You may or may not know him if you're not watching the Nightcap or the DA's office. Draconis has been supporting the channel for a long, long time. You know what? What am I doing here? I'm tripping. We're talking One Piece. I need to bring up Luffy. I don't know if you guys can't really look. I'll bring him down real quick. You guys can't really see.
There he is.
We'll get the Luffy background going for this. But thank you, Draconis, one of my top supporters. I appreciate it, bro. Everybody give Draconis some love. He has his own emoji down there in the chat. So you guys can Draconis all day if you are a member. I appreciate that. And not only that, he gifted one Derek the DA membership. Shout out to Draconis. Thank you very much. Everybody, whoever got that Draconis membership, don't forget, you can always watch Nightcaps after they go dark. I'm thinking about doing the same thing for anime nights, but right now while we're building, I want anime nights to be available for everybody that wants to watch. If you come in late, whatever, you know, because we want to build the anime up. But we may at one point in time say, hey, all live streams are dark afterwards and you need a membership to watch. But yo, thank you very much, Draconis. You the man for that. I appreciate it. Hey, everybody, give him some love. I'm going to give him some love right now. Oh, wait. One more came through. Brandon, the anime guy. What are you doing, man? Where are the waifus at? Look.
Hey, where are the white women at? Where are the waifus at?
Yo, the waifus is doing what they do. Everybody, appreciate you, Brandon. Appreciate you, Draconis. You guys are awesome. Let me give some love to you folks for the super chat, Brandon, as well as Draconis, and then we'll thank the brand new member. Here you go. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And
All right,
then
Brandon,
we have one.
You asking where the waifu's at, Brandon? I got you, buddy.
Yeah.
I got one right here for you, bro.
What? Wait.
Ooh.
Hold up. Let's join in. What do we got?
Where's the waifu?
What you got? Name?
this
Call it
is-
out. Shout it out.
This is the female protagonist from what's currently my favorite anime of all time, SSS's Dynazenon. She's a really cool character. My friend got me for my birthday, and yeah. I was trying to get her to sign it at Anime Expo, but like she was busy. So like you know the Momo actor for Dandadan?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. She plays this.
Oh, she's the
too,
voice?
And, yeah. And I was
nice.
trying to get her to sign it, but she had to run over to like the Dandadan panel back in like last year, 2024. So like I couldn't get it signed. And now it's gonna be harder to see her. So
Very good. Shout out to Buddha Cafe. Dodgers win. Fuck Canada. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Bruh. I'm so pumped up, man. Y'all have no idea how pumped up I am right now, man. All right, but look, real quick. Let's say thank you to the Draconis and the new member for coming aboard. We appreciate it. I got to create an anime version of this. This is still like Indiana Jones. I got to create a anime welcome for the members. So I'm going to work on that. But until then, we got Indiana Jones saying thank you and welcome to the family. Here you go. All right, let's get back over to this. All right, so we got more commentary over here. This guy, Pirate Path, he said, finally, One Piece will get the anime it deserves. No pacing issues, no filler, more faithful to the manga, and more time to deliver high quality animation. Big news. Yeah, I agree. I think
Absolutely.
I think, again, man, I'm not caught up. All right. But when I hear what One Piece is, it's kind of the reason that it slows me down. Because it's a slog. You got to go through a lot of episodes that's just like, all right, can we get on? Can we get it? And it has some great arcs. Don't get it twisted, but it is very slow. It moves very slow, and that's because they're adapting each chapter. Like it's a slow walk. It's a slow burn, but it's really good. However, I think when you have things like pacing issues, when you have things like filler, because you just need to produce a weekly episode, it's like, all right, come on, fellas, we ain't got to do this. All right. And it's going to actually make the animation better because the animators are not going to be under all of this pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think
it's also
absolutely.
because like, I don't know if you like pay attention for like, when the movie credits or like, anime credits roll, they'll show like what studio worked on it. And of course, like you have the main one, Toei, but in anime, they also like contract other like studios, like, like freelancers or like, some people from other studios. Like when I was watching the Raise arc, because I stayed like 4 times to listen to the music, that song was banging. There was like a lot of different studios besides MAPPA that had worked on it. They had like A1 Pictures who did Solo Leveling. They had like all these like just assortment. So like it's like they're all like really, everyone's got their hands in everything, and sometimes like I don't know exactly how it is because I don't work in the industry, but I'm pretty sure they're busy season to season, and like you said, like
you
having
hear
like
about the work
dedicated,
conditions a lot. You hear about the poor work conditions. You hear about it all the time. If you follow any anime, channel or any anime on X, they talk about it all the time. The work conditions are terrible. They're working these animators into the ground, man. Mappa's been guilty of that. Toei has been guilty of that as well. Ufotable, all of them. All right. They've all been guilty of harsh working conditions. So to me, this is a good thing. I don't know why anybody would be upset with this. This is actually going to give the animators a little bit of a break and say, okay, instead of producing 50 episodes a year, all right, we're going to cut it in half. It's going to be 26 episodes. Why would anybody be mad at that? I just don't understand like the thought process behind it. So yeah, I agree with this person right here. It's good. All right. This is a good thing. Pirate Path brings up. Somebody else had another one. So basically, we're getting 26 episodes of pure gas and then 39 weeks of depression.
Well, 39 weeks of other stuff, because there's more than enough good stuff out there
Yes.
to fill your time. But you do bring up a good point. There's, a lot of these shows, the main studio typically doesn't do the whole entire thing. Normally, your openers will be contracted out. The closers will be contracted out, or they'll have certain parts of it be contracted out. Or they could do like what is done with Spy Family and have two studios co-develop it, Wit Studio and Cloverworks. They alternate between their episodes. But the way that they do it is they've got it to where there's no difference in how their stuff works. So you have that uniformity to it. And it works out very well, especially with that first season where they did do a 26 episode season. That's not easy. Even with 26 episodes, that's still not easy to do. So they definitely needed to scale back.
This guy will be there no matter what. Give me a reason to live. To be continued. Okay, thanks. That's all I need. That's all I need. This guy finally fixing the pacing. So it seems like a lot of people, not everybody obviously is going to agree with it, but a lot of people are on board. Thank you for fixing the pacing issues. Not giving us a lot of just filler. Every episode is more meaningful now. And I think that's big. All right. I think that's important. I think that's huge. So good for them. I can't wait to see you in Elbaf Arc. The One Piece is real. Yeah, people are good about it. Incredible news for production. Incredibly sad for my weekly OP needs. Yeah, again, I feel like this, like you just said, Brandon, there's a lot of anime out there to watch, bro.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot more anime to watch. Sure. Do we all love One Piece? Sure. We want to watch One Piece. And those that have been keeping up with One Piece, hey, they're going to be, they're going to be kind of bummed out because, they're used to their weekly fix. But that's going to make every episode a little bit more meaningful, right?
Daddy needs his fix. Daddy needs his fix.
Bro, you got any more? You got any more of them One Piece episodes?
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Exactly.
it'll also give them a good excuse to go back and maybe rewatch what they don't remember. With that, we're 1,100-ish episodes or so. There's go back and start the East Blue and just see just how, let's say, different traditional hand-drawn is versus, even just a few years later starting to switch it over to computer-based animation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stacey Gardner says this could be good for the fans to be able to catch up with the anime like me. I got to catch up. And the crew behind the series can get a good rest. Yeah, I agree with that 100%, man. Absolutely.
They deserve it.
Shalifi, what's up? I might watch One Piece from the start. I watched some of the original dub as a kid in elementary school. Is the new dub okay or subtitled? Look, I always go subtitled. I don't even think I can't remember watching One Piece dubbed. I might have.
Do not.
I can't remember watching it dubbed. I don't think I've watched it dubbed. I've always watched One Piece in subs.
I'm going to give a caveat because there is the 4Kids abomination, upwards of 300-ish episodes. Don't watch it. The Funimation dub is okay. Mm-hmm. If you can't do the subtitling, it's fine. It'll do the job. The voice actors, they all fit for me. I'm okay with it. But yes, if you can, do it in Japanese. And then if you really need to or want to, yes, the dub is acceptable enough. In this case. So.
Name? What do? You watch dub or sub when it comes to One Piece?
Bro, I haven't even started One Piece. That's a crazy question.
Although it is kind of weird. It is kind of weird hearing the Japanese voice actress for Luffy and for Roronoa Zoro in Dandadan saying, "I want to eat your wiener." It's take the banana.
Yeah, Chris Sabat is the Roronoa Zoro voice, right?
He's all
Is he still doing it?
As far as I know, he is. Okay. Yeah, as far as I know,
like
none of the
voice
English.
Actor. I think he's a good voice actor. So I would never shit on him. I think he's a really solid voice actor. Again, it's just, I'm sorry, man. I've only heard him as All Might.
It's hard.
And as what's his character from Dragon Ball?
Vegeta.
Vegeta, thank you. Yeah,
He's
I've
also
only heard
Vegeta.
Yeah, he's also Vegeta. I've only heard him in a couple. Oh no, he's not Vegeta. He's what's his face? Piccolo. He's Piccolo.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, he's Piccolo. He's Piccolo. He's not Vegeta. But I've only heard him in those two voices. I've never heard him in One Piece. So that'd be interesting. I
He's
might
fine.
actually. Yeah, he's a good voice actor. Yeah. I give him credit for being a really good, strong, powerful voice. And he's done a really good job, especially as All Might. I like him as All Might. But yeah, I agree with you, Brandon. I think that the anime or the subtitled versions, just go with those. You know, don't step away from those too far. It's really you'll be fine. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Shalifi says solo leveling. I hope they do a good job. Lots of stuff to do, though. I'm familiar with the web novel. Okay. See, look, I'm not familiar with the web novel. I've told you guys before. I watch the anime first. All right. I'm an anime first guy. And then if it catches me, look, I got it.
Right here. Same here. Look,
I picked up Chainsaw Man. All right.
Ooh.
So now I'm locked in. This is my next manga read. All right. Chainsaw Man, you can see it right there, volume 1. All right. So I'll be watching this next or reading this next after I've watched the first season. All right. So I do a season of an anime. And then if I love it, I go and buy the manga. All right. And then I watch only that first season, up to that first season. And then I'll wait for the second season. That's how I do it. You know, everybody does it a little differently. Some people, they go and they say, oh, man, I love this anime. And then they read the entire manga to catch up and know what happens. I don't do that. Because I'm an anime first guy. That's just the way I am. You know, I don't, and everybody, you can judge me. That's fine. You know, if you don't think that's the way I should do it, but that's just the way I've been doing it. Probably over the last, I don't know, something like 15 years. And that's probably the way it's going to stay. You know,
well, manga collecting is not cheap.
It is not cheap.
Yeah. No, it's not cheap.
And out of all that I have, you know, I've only got the 4 volumes of Spy Family. I've got 13 volumes of Sword Daddy. I've got the omnibus of Dragon Ball up through the OG Dragon Ball. I have the first 6 volumes of Freyrin, and I only have through the East Blue with One Piece.
Okay.
But yeah, it does get expensive to try and collect a physical copy, but yeah, I am typically anime first, and if I do like it, then if I've got the time and the money and the wherewithal, yeah, I'll maybe go and do a little bit. I definitely got to do Freyrin. I got to get myself.
Wait, Sabat is Vegeta? I thought he was Piccolo. So who's Piccolo?
It's funny either way.
I'm tripping. I thought he was Piccolo. I could have swore he was Piccolo, but yeah, if Vegeta, I guess the voice. It's the voice, you know. But yeah, it depends on the language for me. I don't mind hearing Japanese or Mandarin, but Korean sounds weird.
Mandarin
Japanese is a nice,
ears.
soft language. It's definitely easy to listen to, you know. So yeah, that's cool. Let's see. If there's dub, I'm watching dub. If there's none, then I'll watch sub. And look, I don't have a problem with that. I don't personally think that, you know, you should, you know, be forced to, you know, oh no, sub or nothing. That's my philosophy on life. All right. That's my philosophy on life. If you say, hey, I want to watch, you know, a dubbed, that's fine. If that's what you want to watch. Listen, I say this all the times when I'm in the movie theaters. When I'm in the movie theaters, you gotta like the dub. If you're not watching dub, bro, you got to be locked in, because I've missed entire like, you know, because I don't speak Japanese. I'll watch a subtitle and something will distract me. I'll look to my left or look to my right or whatever. And then all of a sudden I've missed an entire conversation. And then I'm like, oh shit, I don't know what they're talking about now. So then I'm trying to like read and catch up because I missed it. If I'm watching at home, right? If I'm watching at home, I can always rewind it and pick up the context, you know, but if you're a dub, you can still hear. If you look around, if you get distracted, if you're doing something else, you can still hear what's going on, even though you might not be looking at it. So yeah, when you're in a movie theater, like this happened to me with JJK Zero and Spy Family Code White. I got so lost in it because I kept getting distracted. There were people doing things in the theaters, laughter, this, that, and then Anya is still running her mouth, and I'm like, damn, man, I just missed what Anya said. I have no idea what she's talking about or why this connects to this. And so yeah, it is what it is. All right.
Yeah, as
Yeah,
long
that's
as
why
the
you gotta
dub
learn
doesn't get too
Japanese. If
far
you-
off.
That's why you gotta learn Japanese.
I am learning Japanese.
Japanese. If you get good enough at it, the sub eventually becomes the dub for you.
You're right, man. Arigato gozaimasu. I agree. Eventually, I will get there. All right. Sabat plays Vegeta and Piccolo. Okay. I'm like, wait a minute. I know that's Piccolo is Sabat, but okay, he also plays Vegeta. All right, cool. But yeah, so go ahead.
It's actually interesting. I've watched the first 106 episodes of Dragon Ball, so I'm literally 2/3 of the way done with it. The English dubbing is actually closer to the manga than the original Japanese script.
Really?
Every once in a while, we'll get something like that where it's just a reverse. It's strange, but it's true. But when it goes to some of these shows, if I've heard the English first, that's what I typically stick with. Like with Spy Family, I've watched it dubbed first. The same with My Hero and with Assassination Classroom. Trying to listen to them in Japanese, I can do it with Spy Family, okay, but the others, not so much.
Gotcha.
It's too hard.
I think we're going to eventually have to learn Japanese, gentlemen.
Ohio gozaimasu.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's already getting bad because like some of the someone brought it up in chat, but like some of the subtitling on like these streaming services, it's like
Crunchyroll
way
is
off.
shit.
And I don't know if it's because of incompetence or if it's because of like someone's trying to twist the words, but yeah, hearing it in Japanese, like sometimes I'll look at the subtitle, I'm like, bro, that's like way off. It's like, and it's like, am I crazy or am I like, did I not learn enough? And I'm like, no,
you're not crazy.
That can't be. I actually know this. Like, what? Yeah.
I do know that a few of the Japanese studios have fired the Western translators because of how badly they butchered things. What's most likely going to start happening is that you're going to have a base AI translation, and then they'll have somebody that they trust go through and clean up the stuff that the AI screwed up on. And if that's the case, that's fine. But there are certain phrases or that just don't translate from Japanese to English or vice versa. So you do have to have a person that can recognize that and get as close as possible to an English term that works for us. And sometimes it works fine, and other times it's like, why did you choose that when you could have used something else and have it be just a little better? So I'm hoping that it keeps getting better. Time will tell. We'll see.
Yes, indeed. All right. Last thing I want to share, my watch list. This is what I'm watching, currently watching. Well, not Black Lagoon and Dark Gathering. Okay. I am still working my way through Fire Force Season 2. I told you guys about that. Gotcha Kuda. Let me kind of zoom in on that. Gotcha Kuda. I added Hellsing thanks to Brandon. He says, gotta watch Hellsing Ultimate. I said, okay, Brandon, I'm going to add that. All right. And I'm absolutely going to get to that eventually. Name, have you seen Hellsing?
No.
No?
Nope.
Brandon says it's one of the greatest. Yeah, Brandon, sell them on Hellsing. Sell
me on that.
Ooh. It probably is the best OVA short, we'll call it a short series ever created. If you want action, if you want a dead man, if you want an absolutely crazy person from World War II coming to destroy the UK and who is not afraid of war, gentlemen, I love war. Yes, this has everything, including the Salvation Army. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't have that. But if you watch the abridged version, it does. It is literally everything. It is the best. And the easiest thing that I can suggest to do is watch it. But if you watch it, You're going to have to break it up into 3 sections because it was done at 3 separate times over the course of 6 years. The first studio, if I remember correctly, I think was Mappa. Stupid bug, rotten thing. That time of year where the bugs are like, let me in, it's too cold outside.
Look, it's the same thing over here, man. I get bugs in here. I'm like, man, where are these bugs coming from? Yeah.
Yeah, so the first 4 episodes are basically one grouping. The next 3 episodes are the second grouping, and the last 3 episodes are the third grouping. We go from very high highs and winds.
I see what you mean. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, there's 3 different studios listed in the credits.
Yes, and out of anything that's OVA based, start to finish, complete manga adaptation, this is it. There is none better. We have Trigun, but it's both versions of Trigun are not the manga. They're all their own things. Hellsing Ultimate is the manga. And if you doubt me, go get the more recently released hardback versions of Hellsing Ultimate.
Cool. All right, man. You have been sold, name. It's now on you. If you liked it, go check it out. My Hero Academia, final season. All right. Definitely adding that. Sanda is also on my list to be Hero X. I still haven't finished it up, but I'm close. And then Tujin Anki. I don't know why. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Kuda's on there. I don't know if I thought I added what's the name? My status as the assassin. So let me add that. Let me see. I thought I had added that already. Yeah, let me add this. This is good, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is good. Wow, it's only a 7.22. I am shocked. This is a good anime, at least so far. I think I've gotten to. I think look. First episode I loved. I think the second episode I also loved. Yeah, this is really good. Maybe I need to just start voting it up a little bit more. I am watching that.
You don't run the numbers of the.
A lot of voters get really weird about certain anime and their scoring. Yeah. I don't get it.
Yeah,
it's probably closer to.
You can use it as like you can use it as a benchmark, but like I remember back when Free Run came out, I don't know if you know this anime Kaguya, Love is War. They're climbing pretty top to the top of the greatest anime of all time as on the site. And a lot of fans were trying to review bomb it to so that it wouldn't overtake Full Metal Alchemist. So you can't really you can use it as starting. You can use it against anime fans are crazy, bro. I just
I know anime fans are crazy, but why would you review bomb something just to keep it from hitting the top? What is wrong with y'all?
They're crazy. Well, that's how come FMA has been on top for 15 years, up until Freyrin, and now up until the Reze arc.
Yeah,
it's because they're all crazy.
Go to anime. Go to the anime tab.
Which one? Anime?
Top anime, and you can go. It says top anime. Yeah, click on that one. So you see, Friedman. Actually, I'm surprised it managed to stay. It's just I guess it's just that good. But for the longest time, it was Full Metal Alchemist. At the top, and nothing could dethrone it.
Well, it does have over 3 million or 3.5 million votes on it, whereas Freyrin's only got 1.2. But still, the overall score for all those, Full Metal Alchemist has been very hard to beat in a very long time.
I mean, I love Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, but there are better anime than that. I love it, but there are much better anime than that. So it was sitting on top for a long time, huh? What's underneath it? Oh my god!
Yeah,
about 15 years is about as long as it was up there. Well, actually, let's see if it came out then. Okay, so we're closer to 13, 14 years then. But Gintama is very highly rated. Let's see,
Hunter.
Hunter. Yeah, that's
accurate.
A lot of Gintama. I noticed Bleach. I noticed a lot of Gintama. A lot of Gintamas are up here.
yeah.
Listen, I don't hate it, but come on, guys. There are better anime out there than this. And it seems like you're right. There's probably a lot of review bombing or people voting to try to just keep their
Yeah,
favorites
or
up on top.
or even like in the other direction, review boosting, because like look, I love Chainsaw Man, the Raise arc, but no way it's like the second greatest anime of all
Number
time.
2, right?
Like,
I'm like, wait a minute. Like, this thing is sky high. And listen, it's probably recency bias. A lot of people went and saw it. A lot of people gave it a 10 out of 10. Everybody's watching it and loving it, and that's fine. But come on, it's not the second best animated series. It's not even a series; it's a movie. Why they should categorize these differently?
They do need to. They need to clean this up.
Yeah, they need to
And
change the categories.
It's got 226,000 votes. Okay, that is a recency bias. That is absolutely true. They do need to separate this from. They need to have a TV series, an OVA, ONA only, and then a movie section. Because
this is
TV series.
I would even go as far as saying like separating them like objectively and subjectively, because there's some anime that I rate highly because I personally like them, but like if I was to grade them objectively, I'd be like, yeah, this I could probably knock down a few points.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's just like it's just based on your personal enjoyment. Like, and some people like they just can't grade objectively.
All right. Well, let me share this. Since I use AniList, let me show you what.
Share yours. Bring yours over so I can watch and see what you got.
There it is.
Because you use a different listing.
This is what AniList has for their top 100. So Freyrin, Gintama, the Rise arc, One Piece fan letter, Full Metal Alchemist 6, Fruit Baskets, Steins Gate, Attack on Titan, Hunter x Hunter, Kaguya-sama, Love is War, Ultra Romantic, Apothecary Diary Season 2. They have Tomorrow's Joe from back in the very late 70s, very early 80s, the second season of it, as number 18. Legend of Galactic Heroes. Yeah, these two are some of the best. Monster, One Piece. I'm not sure about Vinland Saga Season 2 being that high. I like the first season better.
I do. I love the first season of Vinland Saga.
Yeah. But it's interesting how things work out, and they've got the wait a minute, I didn't know there was a movie. Crap, I have missed the Uma Musume movie. What's wrong with me? I got to get. So
wait, what's this? Back. What is your list again?
It's called AniList.co, and it has all of my lists put together. In fact, I have done a master list of every single show that is worthy enough to at least search for. And we're talking about 3,737 shows in total. All movies, all TV series, OVAs, ONAs, in totality. Damn. And I've been putting back together my decades list, and I need to go into the 2000s, back when I stopped. But, 63 of them from the 70s that are worthy and you can find. Same, 244 with the 80s, 390 for the 90s. Yeah.
They don't call him the anime guy for nothing, y'all. He said, Brandon, you watched all of that? Dang.
No, I just put the list together. And most of the stuff that's on the list has several criteria. Either I have seen it, know about it, readily available either to stream or to purchase physically. So there's a lot of stuff from back from the 60s that none of it exists, except only in Japan, and it's rare. There's some stuff from the 70s that we got, like, Tomorrow's Joe. That was one of them. Gotcha Man. We also had Gundam start at that time frame. So there's a few. And in the 80s, that's when we had the rise of, VHS and physical media, so. Oh,
come on. Ohio Boyquan, man, anime been around since what are you talking about, bruh? Anime has been around forever. It was here before all of us.
Yeah.
All right.
There is actually a Japanese government archived anime of a piece of propaganda that was produced back in the 30s. I don't remember what it's called, but I've seen it, and it's wild, and it survived. So it's been around a very long time. But as far as the stuff that first got here, Speed Racer, 1968. Yeah, that was one of the first ones that got here. The stuff from the 70s didn't show up to the 80s. Some stuff from the 80s didn't show up to the 90s. And it wasn't until Sci-Fi Channel and Cartoon Network really started getting on board with that we got stuff in a timelier fashion. So, yeah.
Well, look, everybody, I got to go celebrate. I got people thinking about that. Everybody, Derek, where are you, man? The Dodgers are. Yeah, okay. I got to get over there and say what's up to my peoples. Everybody, thank you very much. Brandon, what you got coming up, bro? Talk to us.
Oh, what am I doing this week? I am actually putting out in video format my rules of anime. I've got the first one already done in the can. It's ready to go on Monday. But each day this week, I am going to release my 6 rules. So it's not only going to be what the rule is, it's going to be an explanation of how it came to be, the show that forced it to happen, and my channel's historian, who goes by the name of Shum, was my guest on a live stream that we did about it a few months ago. And I've decided, you know what, we're gonna put it into each individual video format, put it out there, and see how it does. So that way we have it for time and memorial. And the first rule, I'll give you a hint, or I'll give you what the first rule is. First rule is baby can't do that, also known as baby finger lasers. So if you want to find out the how and why it got named that, you'll have to watch it.
There we go. There we go. All right, everybody, thank you very much for hanging out with us on Anime Nights. Look, we got a last-second super chat that just came in from Sean, formerly known as Don. Screw the Dodgers. They're evil. No, they're not. They're the world champs. Back to back. What's up, Sean? Kite, bruh. Woo. I love it, man. I am about to party my ass off, man. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow at the DA's office, man. I might drop another video later on in the early mornings or whatever. I know I'm gonna be up all night, so look for a video early in the morning. But yeah, the Dodgers got it done. You gotta love it, baby. You love it, you love it. All right, hey, Name, thank you very much for making time as always. Name is my Anime Nights co-host. Maybe one day he gets his own channel and he starts doing that. We'll see. You know, we'll never know. But until then, everybody, thank you very much. Sean, I appreciate that. Some super chat love for you before we get up out of here. All right, guys, I think I'm sending you over to Smash JT, who is playing video games right now. I don't know what he's playing.
Oh, before you guys go, make sure to Detroit smash that like button, guys. Share the video, you know, drop a sub if you haven't, you know.
Absolutely, man. Detroit, smash the like button. I appreciate everybody here. Yeah, I'm sending you over to Brandon, not Brandon, Smash JT, who is playing video games at the moment. So y'all can go and hang out with him. Give him some love. If you have nothing else to do, at least give him some love from the DA before you depart. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Go Dodgers, World Series champs. Yeah, y'all can be mad. Y'all can be jealous, but that's all right. All right, because the Dodgers are still going to be champs at the end of the day. Y'all take it easy. Have a good one. We will see you next week. I'm going to try to do these on Fridays, but it seems like every Friday I've tried to do this, with the exception of one, something has come up, which is crazy. But if you guys want Fridays or maybe Saturdays workout, let me know what you think, all right? Once this video is over, I might put a poll in the actual chat just to say, do you prefer Fridays or Saturdays? Because maybe Fridays are better, maybe Saturdays are better. I don't know. But in any case, thank you guys for hanging out with us, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.